Hello and welcome to Generation 16, the series that showcases the history of Sega's Mega Drive. I'm Greg Stewart. I've been covering games for 20 years now. I co-founded Gaming Age and was the reviews editor for Electronic Gaming Monthly, and co-founder of the Player One podcast, one of the longest-running gaming podcasts around. Join me while I recap the history of Sega's 16-bit powerhouse game by game. On Generation 16, I focus on the interesting stories behind each title, big hardware launches by Sega and its competitors, and key news stories that shaped the console wars in the early 90s. Sega went from underdog to market leader and back again, and on Generation 16, we explore how. I miss my Stream Deck. Hey, Ben, Namava, Jessica, Keenad, Jasper Teen. I know Scoop Joey's in here somewhere. He's probably in the bath or something like that. Because how else would you watch Leisure Suit Larry 2? Please donate to Extra Life. We're at $1,710 so far this year. I got a Sonic marathon coming up. We're gonna do that. I think maybe this month, or I don't know. I'm gonna give myself some time to actually market it a little bit. Am I right, Jessica? Is he in the back? And remember, you can support this channel by cheering, by donating, or by subscribing, I should say, not donating, buying merch. Ask Ben and Jessica how the merch is. It's good. Jump in. The merch is good. Christmas Spa Socks. Okay. Night Attack. How is the merch? There you go. Remember, you can subscribe using... I'm scratching my back. That's true. You can subscribe using your Amazon Prime account. But you got to re-up that. Hey, Retrograde Tom. What's up, man? You got to re-up that subscription every month, and Twitch will not remind you about it. So that's all the way. Let's get back to None Tonight Island. Yeah, I can't play the Drugs because my Stream Deck's not working properly. This is my back scratcher. I wash myself with a rag on a stick. All right, we're not going to sit here and listen to this. Let's do it. We're on None Tonight Island. Getting the sand out of the Leisure Suit. Don't you just love a good polyester? But now you wonder, where am I? And what possessions survived your disastrous journey? Yeah, I saw, Tom, that you've been playing these. This is the one that... No, I probably played the first one the most, actually. I never finished this one, though. I think the one I'm really looking forward to is Space Quest 3. Ooh, what's going on here? Funny, this entire beach is filled with men. That guy looks like a spy. Sing it for you. Don't think so. This resort has lovely landscaping, but it's so dense that you cannot find anything. You wander about aimlessly, searching for a break in the vegetation to return you to civilization. This is all done automatically. He's walking on his own. Thanks, Giraffe. You reach over and break off the beautiful flower at its base. Ah, you rationalize. They'll never miss just one flower. I love his bald spot. I know the pain. I think I've played all these ages ago, Tom. When I was a youngin', but I don't remember much about the Leisure Suit Larry games. Isn't it the third one that has like a really adult scene in it? Like a really graphic scene in it? Oh my god, he's in the tree. This was King's Quest, he'd already fallen 6 times. Yeah, Keen Ed, I'm going to do him. This channel's marked as mature. I'm not worried about it. This is taking a while. Outlaw Golf. You know, I don't have that, but I do have... oh, look, it's the peacock from King's Quest 4. Hey, Gaijin. The waves. What waves? Oh, the notification. I thought you said you just noticed the waves. I remember I was working at EGM when they were getting ready to release BMX XXX, and they came in to pitch that game to us, to pitch us for coverage. Me and Todd Zuniga of OPM. Whoa, what the heck's that? Landshark. It was weird. Anyway, we sat there and listened to, I think, a half-hour pitch on the concept of the game. And when the guy was done, I felt bad about it, but the guy was done, and we were both just like, that is the worst idea we've ever heard. And he was just crestfallen. At last, you find an exit. But where does it lead? Why, you found a lovely restaurant. That is a lovely restaurant. Expensive linen, crystal, and silver weigh down the tables. An appetizer buffet fills one corner. It got terrible reviews. It was a bad game. And it got them sued. Dave Mirra sued them, I think, over the whole thing. His name was originally on it, and they had a contract with him for BMX games in general. Excuse me, sir, you say hesitantly. I was wondering if I might get a bite to eat. The maitre d' slowly diverts his gaze toward you. Your name, please, he asks. My name is Larry Laffer. Well, I suppose I could try to find a place for you on our busy schedule, he replies disdainfully. Just have a seat there in the chair while I prepare a table for you. I got a point for sitting. Well, I'm Mr. and Mrs. Rich, says the maitre d'. What a pleasure to see you again. Of course I have a table for you. The after shows are great. Please walk this way. Well, that was certainly rude. You were here before them. You feel yourself becoming perturbed. It's Namava, it was totally, when you really sit down and think about it, it was totally a way for them to go to strip clubs on the company dime. I hope you find this satisfactory, sir, grovels the maitre d' with his palm extended. They're all wearing the same dress. Why, Mr. and Mrs. Famous, says the maitre d'. What a pleasure to see you again. Of course I have a table for you. Please walk this way. Well, that was certainly rude. You were here before them. You feel yourself becoming annoyed. This is a blue room. Maybe it's called the Blue Room. We'll get to Extreme Beach Volleyball at some point on this stream. I hope you find this satisfactory, sir, grovels the maitre d' with his palm extended. This is really slowing the game down. I think they're going to fill every table. Why, Mr. and Mrs. Gates, says the maitre d'. What a pleasure to see you again. Of course I have a table for you. One of them's going to freeze on the way over to the table. That would be hilarious. Please walk this way. Well, that was certainly rude. You were here before them. You feel yourself becoming indignant. I hope you find this satisfactory, sir, grovels the maitre d' with his palm extended. This is very, very Larry. Al Lowe is one of the first game makers I ever met. Mr. Leach, says the maitre d', what a pleasure to see you again. Of course I have a table for you. Please walk this way. Well, that was certainly rude. You were here before them. You feel yourself becoming incensed. I hope you find this satisfactory, sir, grovels the maitre d' with his palm extended. All right, there's got to be something here for me, right? Oi. Why, Mr. and Mrs. Williams. Oh, that'd be Ken Williams, says the maitre d'. What a pleasure to see you again. Of course I have a table for you. Jaspertine, he'll probably blame it on Tekken anyway. Please walk this way. Well, that was certainly rude. You were here before them. You feel yourself becoming enraged. I hope you find this satisfactory, sir, grovels the maitre d' with his palm extended. That would be insufferable, Keened. All right, sir, says the maitre d', says begrudgingly. I'll show you to your table now. Sure, now that there are no tables left. Please walk this way. You think to yourself, if I walked that way, I'd use talcum powder. Oh boy, says the maitre d', Oh, a boy, says the maitre d', sharply clapping his hands. Please set up a table for Mr. Laffer. Be seated, Mr. Laffer, says the maitre d' as he escapes to the kitchen. Feel free to help yourself to our appetizer bar. And oh yes, I almost forgot. Have a nice day. There's a thing about have a nice day in this game. Choice location, Larry. Apparently, if you eat the food here, you'll die. So we're going to stand up again and head over to the appetizer bar. You're supposed to get a knife here. The maitre d' did say to help yourself to the buffet, but this is rather borderline behavior, Larry. Oh, okay. You surreptitiously slip the slicer from the serving surface and sequester it in your suit. Don't you ever say Mr. to me again. All right, we're out of here. Oh, God, really? Okay, let's see if we can find a shortcut. At last you find an exit. But where does it lead? Later, Gaijin. Hey, wait a minute. Before you go, if you have a second.
Listen up, mister, and you too, sister. Let's talk about something that's a real brain twister. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Which are good, which are bad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mom or ask your dad. Drink a little water. Take the doctor's pill. Drugs can make you better when you're feeling ill. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Which are good, which are bad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mom or ask your dad. There's lots of other drugs that sure have a flaw. Watch it now, man. It's trouble with the law. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Which are good, which are bad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mom or ask your dad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Which are good, which are bad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mom or ask your dad.
Wonder if I get away with creating selling a mug that has drugs, drugs, drugs written around the side of it. All right, where are we? We're in a room. The room is considerably larger than your stateroom on board the cruise ship. It has a picture window overlooking the beach. There's a restroom plus a dressing area near the picture window. There's a book of complimentary matches lying on the nightstand near the bed. I have no idea, Keenad. I think wasn't that the government of Canada? Good morning, sir. I'm your customer service representative in charge of horizontal surface consistency and custodial maintenance. I trust you're finding everything satisfactory, she asks. She says she's the maid. I don't believe her. You find Native women sexy, but then you find any woman sexy. Oh, you haven't seen that before, Ron? Okay, says the native maid coyly. Have a nice day. I keep meaning to get more of them put together, but I just haven't done it yet, and my Stream Deck hasn't been working properly for a while now. You slip the book of matches into your pocket. Gee, Larry, at last you found your match. Wow. Oh, it even did a drum fill. There's a beach outside filled with people having fun. Oh yeah, Keenad, the ones from Ontario? Yikes. They're pretty bad. The work safety ones. The toilet is on the south wall of the bathroom. Well, we're getting the soap. You grab the bowl full of tiny bars of soap and dump it into your pockets, thinking, when I get home, I can carefully wet these and glue them all together to make at least one regular-sized bar. What a great deal. That's great. You have always been terminally cheap. I'm with Larry. Terrifying and effective. We're going to exit this again. Or we're going to Eixt. At last you find an Eixt. But where does it lead? Why, you found the resort's barber shop. Don't all barber shops look the same? Well, I mean, let's do it. Is there anything you can do for my receding hairline? You ask the barber. But of course, mister, says the barber. I gotta just wash it. I gotta just wash you need. Just have a seat in a chair, please. In at a chair, please. For you today, I got a special deal, he begins. I'm gonna try some of my Oxidol. Don't you mean minoxidil, you ask? No, he says, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna rub you head with some of this liquid laundry detergent. Too late to leave now, Larry. He's got you. It ran its course after the first one. There, all is set, says the barber. Now let's just give it a second to work. How ridiculous, you think. I just let some guy I don't even know pour laundry detergent on my head. The struggle is real. Wow, you exclaim. Not only does that stuff really work, it's fast too. I knew you'd be delighted, responds the barber. Come back and see me any time, Blondie. Why do you call me that, you ask? Oh, no reason, he says. Oh, great. Now what am I supposed to do? Have more fun, he answers, 'cause blondes have more fun. Well, at least my bald spot is gone, you say. Along with your self-respect, says the barber. Have a nice day. That is a lot of blonde hair. Back into the woods. Say you're getting faster at this. Oh, we're on the beach again. You're on the beach of a beautiful resort hotel, a tropical paradise for the rich and famous. In the distance, you see people enjoying water sports of all kinds. Well, they are enjoying water sports, aren't they? You have no desire to return to the ocean after all you went through on that lifeboat, Larry. Yeah, I'm not going to the ocean. Just chill out. This is the nude beach. Say, these people have no clothes on. What kind of place is this anyway? There's a discarded bikini bottom lying on that rock on the eastern edge of the sand. We wouldn't point it out if I wasn't supposed to take it. What do you mean I'm not close enough? It looks a little small for you, but what the heck? That was some impressive chest hair. I will agree. Yeah, we're not staying in here. Still haven't even got half the points yet. Yeah, you're right. I agree. The color palette in this is pretty fantastic. Boy, do you look sweet. Wow. Have you no modesty? At least move to the room's dressing area behind the restroom. Now we're talking. Okay. Oh, God. Breasts like a cluster of tiny soap bars. Somebody call Itagaki. Oh, it went up pretty high now. It's 226. Is there anything you could do about my excess body hair? You asked the barber. But of course, mister, says the barber. I got a chest of what you need. Just to have a seat in a chair, please. I was going to say dare. For you today, only I got a special deal, he begins. Somehow I wonder, you reply. No, he says, this'll work a really good. What are you going to do to me this time? Body waxing. Once again, he's got you trapped in the chair. You hope this time will turn out better. Yikes. There, all is set, says the barber. Now just lay there and let it get a hard. How could I be so stupid, you think? I have wax hardening all over my naked body. Yow. Why is he turning green? That's a reference I don't get. Oh God, you cry. Was it good for you? I don't think that could be good for anybody, he answers. Well, perhaps the pain was worth it. I do like this clean-shaven look, you tell him. You're the only one, concludes the barber. Have a nice day. Uh-oh. I think here comes our dangerous climbing section. Whoa, hello, baby, cries the KGB agent. Ooh, honey, I think I loves you. What happened to his accent? You did it. You made it across the beach without being caught by the KGB agents. What lies ahead now? Oh, God. Here we go. Oh, my gosh. How will a guy as clumsy as you are ever manage to hike a trail as narrow as this? Save early, save often. Yeah, that's one part. There we go. Ooh, that was close. Better be more careful. I wonder if you can actually die here. That would be very not Sierra if you couldn't. I'm guessing I don't get too many of those. Oh, come on. Every freaking step. Jesus. I can't get through here without, like, every single step down. I'm afraid to save now. Jesus. Okay. Sure. Pausing a moment, you catch your breath before crossing the airport parking lot to the terminal building, and you escape from that wonderful tropical resort. Well rested, you stride boldly across the dirt parking lot to the front door of the main terminal building. By the way, you didn't think you were going to keep all those free points, did you? Boy, are you happy to have made it past those cliffs. You swear never to return that way. Oh yeah, I was getting a point every time I fell, wasn't it? Those guys are armed. Halt, cries the military policeman, or I'll shoot. All right, you pervert, cries the MP. We got laws against people like you. We don't want no cross-dressers hanging around in our airport. Crap. I think I was supposed to have changed back into my suit at some point. I mean, not now. God, we gotta go through all this again. Yeah, it is giving you a point every time. When do I get to wear my suit? All right, let's save again. Drugs. Right here. Okay, you slip back into your leisure suit and toss the bikini and soap far over the cliff. Too bad, as you were beginning to enjoy wearing women's clothing. At least you still have your beautiful long blonde hair. Well rested, you stride boldly across the dirt parking lot to the front door of the main terminal building. Layer section. Nice, Ben. Oh, God. They have to be Hare Krishnas. Because of course they would be. You think? Boy, are you happy to have made it past those cliffs. You swear never to return that way. Chance the strangely dressed KGB agent. Have we got a cult for you? If only you could offer them some token of peace and beauty. Once again, you've allowed the KGB agents to recognize and capture you. Now we'll run by their place to see some of the fun things that you'll get to enjoy. Yikes. You're quickly taken to a local office of the KGB where a specialist in onklunk extraction is busy giving you the 3rd degree. And so, my little white-suited capitalist swine, says the KGB agent, you will now tell us the location of that onklunk, or I will be forced to run these alto saxophone reeds under your fingernails until you're zinging like the bird. God. Okay. All right. All right, save. Won't let me do it. I need to give them the flower. Here, my little flower child, you tell the KG Bishna. Make love, not money. KG Bishna. Wow. Hey, Shy Smile. This so confuses the KG Bishna agents that they stumble off towards the native rental car agencies, contemplating something I couldn't read fast enough. Nice going, Larry. You've succeeded in bypassing the KGBers again. There are 3 ticket agents with lines of customers queued before them. Perhaps you should stand in line? Look what we found. A barber shop. This end of the airport contains some chairs, a window looking out on the runway, and the entrance to the airport barber shop. Hey, oh my God, Rosella. Don't all barber shops look the same? You find Daventry women sexy. But then you find any woman sexy. By the way, have you played King's Quest IV yet? Asks the barber. Why, no, I haven't, you replied. Is it good? Well, I certainly think so, she concludes. Maybe it's just me. Could I just get a slight trim, you ask? My hair is ridiculously long. Oh, she replies. I'll be happy to. Just plop it in my chair there, Goldilocks. I'll take care of those curly locks for you. Gosh, please be careful, you tell her. I'd hate to lose my full head of hair, just a little off the back. All done, says the barber. What do you think? My hair, you cry. It's gone. She replies, it serves you right. You should never trust a barber with longer, prettier, blonder hair than yours. Well, at least I look like my passport picture now, you sigh, although that seems small consolation. I'm sorry you're not satisfied, says the barber. Here, take a bottle of this month's special. When you have time, rub a teaspoon on your hair every day for a month. Soon your hair will be full and rich. But be careful, she concludes. It's highly inflammatory. Have a nice day. Bye, Rosella. Hello, sweetie, says the beautiful woman with the magazine. Want to look through my layouts? What an opportunity. You've never met a woman from the magazine industry before. Hey, Night Attack. Nope, got to ignore the women. They're all agents. Are those the California raisins? It is a raisin poster. For such a small airport, they certainly have an impressive customs inspection station. There's a barely perceptible gate in the far wall. I'm standing right next to him. You hand the agent your passport. This picture is an excellent likeness, says the customs agent. It must be printed on photographic paper by Kodork. Now I must inspect your possessions, he says. Please show me everything you are carrying. Well, okay, I guess, you reply, although this is highly unusual in an adventure game. Is that hundreds of $100 bills in your pocket, or are you just glad to play this game? Mm-hmm. You were so smart to delve in Eve's can. See, and of course, this is the moment where it's like, hey, remember that thing you did back on the first screen? If you didn't do that, you're screwed now. If only you knew that this enclave contains important international secrets. The knife still smells of brie. For a moment, you consider the drawing of the little doggy and wonder if you should have pursued a career in art. Oh yeah, right, the art. Yeah. Warning, highly toxic, inflammable, bottle harmful if taken internally. There, are you satisfied, you ask? Yes, but I must warn you about carrying that knife on board any aircraft. Okay, you lie. You have my word on it. This was, in 1988, remember? All right, he says, unlocking the gate in the east wall. You may pass. Hey, thanks a lot, buddy, you say, peeling 100 off your wad of bills, and here's a little something for you and the missus. I'm not your buddy, you ugly Americano. Have a nice day. Wait, so where do I go? Down? Oh, the gate. The little gate he opened. That is a big picture of lips. A security guard snoozes beside his x-ray machine, allowing baggage to pass by uninspected. I'm waiting for a green bag. I hope that wasn't it. That appears to be a blue bag. That plane sure looked like it just flew through the airport. There's a cat. In a cat-shaped bag. There's some weapons. This game's all about waiting. We're not on Tonight Island. I thought we were. Wow. There's a machine gun. Or a shotgun. So many things in this scene that wouldn't be okay now. There's a computer. Come on, where's the green bag? Message. This has got to be it. Maybe not. Am I missing something? Or are they just making me wait an extra long time? That looks like a bomb. You nimbly grab someone's suitcase from the moving belt, force it open, and discover inside a bomb. Let's see now, you think. I'm holding a suitcase containing a ticking bomb. What shall I do? Say, you decide, I think I'll get this thing outside, and fast. Look out, I've got a bomb, you shout. Oh, God. Of course, the agent casually replies, have a nice day. Look out, I've got a bomb, you shout. Get out of here, quick. That was certainly subtle, Larry. You wouldn't want to create a panic. It seems you're the only one panicked around here, Larry. Ignoring their apathy, you vow, I'll rush this outside and throw it safely over those cliffs, protecting these innocent bystanders from harm while making myself a hero in the process. Fame and recognition will surely follow. I'll be invited to the White House, where I'll be acclaimed a national treasure. Shortly thereafter, I'll write a titillating, best-selling autobiography in which I reveal everything, guaranteeing appearances on Donahue and Carson, and a 7-figure movie deal signed over a power lunch at Spago's in spite of the protestations of my agent and attorneys, which will go on to make me even richer and more famous, before retiring to a quiet, unassuming life as a gentleman farmer in the foothills of eastern Madera County. Or then again, maybe not. Hurry, Larry. It sounds like it's about to go off. The earth-shattering kaboom. That was... Wow, that was certainly one way to clear out a crowd. I don't even know what to think. Okay. But now look at your suit. Oh, well, at least no one was hurt. But why did they all run away from a little firecracker like that? May I please purchase a ticket on the next available flight, you tell the agent. Your destination, sir? He asks. Anywhere but here, you respond. You're in luck, says the ticket agent. We have exactly one seat available on the next 2 weeks, and it's on the next departing flight. I'll take it, you blurt. Say, if you have no seats available, why were all those men in line? They were waiting for the keys to the restroom. You presume that explains their sudden departure following the loud noise. Would you prefer smoking or non-smoking? Oh, God, is this the condom thing? Non. Aisle or window? Aisle. Any carry-on baggage? None. Luggage to check through? No. Will you require a bassinet? No. Traveling with children or elderly? No. Bringing a pet? No. Do you have a passport or visa? Passport. Care for baggage insurance? No. First class, business class, or coach? You said there was only one seat. Will you be staying 14 to 21 days? Forever. Are you a member of any frequent flyer programs? No. Will you be bringing a laptop computer on board? No. Would you like a pillow? Yes. Blanket? No. Movie? No. Thank you for the donation, Keenad. I needed it at this point. Please send me a message to let me know what game you want me to play. I don't have the link to the stream list right now, unfortunately. Stereo headphones? I suppose. Drinking or non-drinking? Drinking. Cash or credit card? Cash. Telephone privileges in flight? No. Kosher or Mexican? Armenian. Oh, thanks, Keenad. Stewardess fondling or non-fondling? Just give me the gall darn dab-natted golly gee whiz bang ticket. Wow, stewardess fondling or non-fondling? Boy, are you Americanos touchy, he snarls. Okay, here's your ticket. One adult, ultra saver, non-smoking window, deluxe business class express, apex excursion, gold label, Wi-Fi, non-refundable maxi fare ticket for Kalwa with pillow blanket movie and stereo headphones. Your flight is scheduled to depart from gate number 1 in exactly 1 minute. Too bad you spent so much time here. You might have made it, concludes the agent. Have a nice day. My God. We're not doing 24 hours of Batman Returns. You again? Did you get rid of that knife? Of course. Would I lie to you? You say unabashed. Okay, I've seen enough of your stuff. Go on through. But please remember, have a nice day. That joke just does not play. A waitress cruises behind the snack bar while a pair of moving sidewalks disappears into the distance. There's some vending machines along the east wall, and near the snack bar is a sign. Okay. Lovely weather, eh? You ask the waitress. Yep. Hey, baby, you shout, give me one of them blue plate specials. That's blue pate, you baldy, she retorts. Yo, she yells back into the kitchen. Slop me up another bald one. Batman Forever. Wow, you literally can't do anything while this is happening. Here you go, big boy, she says with a toothy grin. One big blue coming at you. She slings the plate on the counter before you. Looks like it might be edible. This time you decide to save yourself from a fate worse than, well, okay, actually quite similar to, no, indeed, I suppose it would be identical to, death by fishing the bobby pin out of the blue pate special's gravy-like substance instead of swallowing it. Slop me up another bald one. The one to your right is labeled broken. The machine to the left is labeled flight insurance, $100. It's a little large for an insurance machine, isn't it? It's probably a joke. Buy insurance. You peel off another $100 bill from your wad of money and insert it into the slot. The machine slurps it up, digests it, considers its authenticity, finds it valid, then begins to whir and shake. What kind of airline is this anyway? Well, you suppose a parachute would be pretty good insurance, so you pick it up off the floor and hide it in your inner suit coat pocket. Darkwing Duck, ugh. Why? Why, Night Attack? Why do you do these things? All right, let's go. Let's go get our flight. That is a low shot. This is certainly a long terminal. Color dinosaur marathon. Your mind wanders. That's his mind wandering. Previously, you believed that was just a figure of speech. He's just sitting at the top of the screen. Finally, you reach the end of the moving sidewalk and enter the waiting room for gate number 1. Oh, look, there's a kid doing somersaults. That's pretty much on point. There's an airline attendant waiting behind the counter at a locked door that you presume leads to the jetway and your escape. There's a computer terminal that is out of order and a display of religious pamphlets on the left end of the counter. That's a good idea. Take a little free reading material to help you while away your flight time. You grab a brochure from the display and shove it in your pocket, promising to read it when you get to your seat. It seems the perfect choice for a long, boring flight. Show ticket. Here's my ticket, you say, handing your ticket folder to the gate attendant. Is this gate number 1? It certainly is, says the gate attendant. But if you want to take the flight listed on this ticket, you better hurry. I've already announced the final boarding call. The stewardess on board will give you your seat assignment, says the gate attendant. Have a nice day. Wow, we're in the plane. I should probably save again. Welcome aboard, sir, says the stewardess with her best plastic smile. May I see your ticket, please? You give it to her. Mile High Club, non-member. Your seat is on your left in the second compartment, Mr. Laffer, she says, keeping your ticket. Say, haven't I seen you on TV? Weren't you the big winner of the Lucky Life lottery? She asks. Yep, that's me, baby. You grin and hand her a $100 bill. And here's a little something for you. It appears that what I've heard is true, she says. About me, gorgeous? You respond. No, about the nouveau riche. They are incredibly crude. She gives you, nice, Ben. She gives you her best phony smile. Have a nice day. Why, this plane isn't so small, you think? Look at all the room in here. Ben, this is first class. Somebody's smoking back there, isn't there? No, maybe not. She's knitting or something. There we go. There's a flight to GDC. Well, things are slightly closer back here. No way, you think to yourself. I can't possibly fit into such a skinny place. Well, here goes. Yeah, that looks about right. God, I hate flying. Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, says the cute stewardess. I'd like to welcome you aboard Flight 1. In the unlikely event of a water landing, there's no need to panic because we'll all be dead anyway, she laughs. Now, don't get upset. That's just a little airline humor. Oh, and if during your flight those cute little yellow masks happen to drop down from their overhead compartments, why, just ignore them. Lately, those practical jokers in maintenance have been substituting nitrous oxide for the oxygen again. And remember, in case of an emergency, we women get to leave first. Are there any questions? She asks while leaving. A voice crackles through the loudspeakers. Please fasten your seatbelt and move your seat back and tray table to their fully upright and locked positions. We've just been cleared for takeoff. The captain's voice returns. We have reached our cruising altitude. Pretty fast takeoff, wasn't it? Of 500 feet. Passengers in our rear smoking compartment may smoke 'em if you got 'em. We hope you enjoy our flight. Our ETA is approximately 10 minutes. Your lovely stewardesses will be serving drinks shortly, but that's just because we couldn't hire any taller stewardesses. Wow. The man sitting next to you responds to the captain's lame quip with a hearty har, har, har. Oh, it's the guy from... Hey, says the man beside you in his too loud voice. I remember you. You're that guy from Lefty's Bar. I haven't seen you in a long time. Let me tell you this new joke I heard. No way, you respond. No jokes. All you ever told me was punchlines. Instantly intrigued by the fascinating treatise, Ken finally leaves you alone. The question is, have those stewardesses finished serving drinks? Take bag. You slowly slip your hand inside the slightly sticky seat back pocket and slide out the semi-soiled airsick bag. If you didn't need it before, you need it now. In the place where you live. Here's the smoking compartment. The smell of stale cigarette smoke makes you finally recall your days as a lounge lizard. Available at your local software dealer as Leisure Suit Larry in the Land of the Lounge Lizards. Pick up a couple copies today. There are 3 doors here. 2 are labeled restroom and 1 is labeled danger, emergency exit. When the light near the restroom is lit, the restroom is currently occupied. Not close enough to what? I don't get it. Door opposite the toilet with the red light. Use pin. Telling me in this walkthrough is telling me to use a pin, but I'm not sure where. Door opposite the toilet with the red light. Where's the third door? I can't even see the third door. Oh, hello. Ah. Look, emergency exit is just as it appears. Let's save. We haven't saved in a while. Let's do this. What happens if I open door? Some gal has been in that one for hours. Okay, so I'm missing a door here. Okay, I must be here. Use pin. Cleverly, you insert the bobby pin into the safety lock. Wouldn't you guess this is against some federal regulation? The pin works. The door is unlocked. With great difficulty, you push the large red handle until you feel something tear. Crossing your legs, you shove the handle a quarter turn to the left until it is near the word danger. Okay. The other passengers stare at you with suspicious expressions, so you slide the parachute under your coat. Why have we decided to do this? You give the door a firm shove, and the blast of the airstream tears it from his hinges. You feel yourself being sucked out, unfortunately. The blessed parachute blossoms above you, jerking you around a lot, a feeling not wholly unfamiliar to you. We clearly missed a reason why he would escape the plane. This is the island. Okay. Now you're really out on a limb. The ground is far below you, and you're stuck in a parachute you bought from a vending machine. A good idea. No, Retro Gaming, this is the second game. You saw away at the parachute harness with the dull cheese knife, eventually turning it into a mere thread supporting your entire body weight. Suddenly, you look down and consider the consequences of falling to the jungle floor from this height. But you don't consider it for long. Now we just need that tobacco monkey. Ugh. I gotta say that it's almost like they're really messing with you, because how many Sierra games have we played so far where the slightest fall and you're dead? And so far we've had multiple moments where that would have been the case in this game, but they're not doing it here. A fall like that would be enough to break the average man's onklunk. Careful examination of yours reveals severe damage. The delicate instrument was smashed by the fall. You discard it here without learning of its dangerous cargo, nor realizing that you have inadvertently kept the world's most valuable secret from falling into enemy hands. Okay. It's like a jungle in here. Could that be because you're stranded in the middle of a jungle on a tropical island? The ground here is unusually spongy. You can never tell when a nice stout stick like this one will come in handy. Yeah, Retro, I think it was, because this was like 88. I can't remember if the first Larry just came out really late or they just went a long time between games. Because I think it was only a year. I think the first Larry was 87. King's Quest was way ahead of all of them. Like, King's Quest was, well, I mean, we've played through these, and King's Quest 4 has already happened. But, I mean, I've only played 1 Police Quest, 2 Space Quests, and 1 Larry. I'm the second Larry now. So. All right. Let's do this thing. All right. So we're going to... Oops, you just brushed a bush containing a resting swarm of killer bees. You're frozen in fear. Could the rumors of their incredible strength really be true? Yep. Perhaps you'll enjoy your new life as the queen bee's personal love slave. Nah. You remember when killer bees were a thing? But first, move a little closer to the bush. Indeed. Oh, God. Crawl. You carefully lower yourself to the slimy ground and attempt to make your way past the dangerous swarm of killer bees. You successfully avoid the dangerous killer bees. Yeah, I know. Watch me long enough and you realize I never used that shortcut because I don't know why. All right. Here we go. I think there's a snake. Well, I know there's a snake in here, but I think he's right there. Look. It looks like a snake's head right there. You just attracted the attention of that giant anaconda. Scoop Jessica, where are you? By walking beneath his waiting coils. Perhaps if you hold very still, he won't notice you. This anaconda don't want none. Thanks for the follow, Denmark. You carefully prepare yourself for the oncoming jaws with the stick. Will it work? As the snake dislocates its lower jaw in preparation for another hearty, cholesterol-laden dinner of red meat and polyester, you carefully insert your stick into the distended opening. The snake, unable to remove the stick from its jaws and embarrassed by being humiliated before the other jungle creatures, slithers away through the undergrowth to its lair and an early retirement. Did Larry wave at him? Oh, okay. Continuing on. Save again, because this is a Sierra game. It's Tobacco Monkey. The jungle floor is soft and sticky here. You fondly recall your first car's seat covers. Okay. You know what happens here if you go off the path, right? Oh, God. Look at how close I was. Night attack, you could do side bends or sit-ups. Alright, let's do it again. Some brothers want to play that hard roll and tell you that the butt ain't gold. So they toss it and leave it. And I pull up quick to retrieve it. So Cosmo says you're fat? I ain't down with that. Give me a sister. I can't resist her. Red beans and rice did miss her. Some knuckleheads try to diss because his girls are on my list. And I'm thinking about sticking to the beanpole dames in the magazines. I know I have some of the lines wrong, but I don't care. Come on, get me through here. There we go. I made it. Where the hell am I now? Okay, I'm going to save again. What am I doing? Wow. You knew all along you were a swinger. I think that's a different song, Jaspertine. Larry, look, out in the surf. That beautiful native girl is waving at you, and she's topless. Gee, you think to yourself, I thought girls like that only existed in National Geographic. You know what? I'm going to ruin this because I forgot to do something. And also second sight. We're going to go back here because I forgot to do something. Take a vine. You reach up and grasp the vine firmly and give it a sharp jerk, yanking it from the tree branch above you. Carefully coil it up and insert it into your left front pants pocket. That's weird that it tells you which pocket's in. All right, here we go. It's love at first sight and also second sight. That's well done. You think, this is the girl I've dreamed of, the woman I've longed for, the moment I've waited for. Is this the love I've been looking for? Hey, Gunstar. Well, they both got hearts going. Look at that. Wow, there's even fireworks. Well, Larry, you're just going to stand there? You finally met the girl of your dreams. Now's the time to take some action. You're limp. You've never been kissed like that before. Could it be? Is Leisure Suit Larry in love? Again? You recover enough to speak. Oh my gosh, you're beautiful. You're wonderful. Do you understand English? What's your name? Where are you from? Are you busy tonight? Of course I understand English, you silly. All of us here on Nuntonite Island do. We live in a small village just off the beach. My name is Kalalau. Kalalau? Kalalau. What's yours? My name is Larry. Larry Laffer. Of course, it only stands to reason that such a lovely man would also have such a lovely name. Kalalau's smile beams, melting your heart. But as to your question concerning my availability tonight, I'm afraid I have disappointing information for you. As enjoyable as I feel sure an evening with someone like you must be, customs here on the island forbid premarital dating. On Nuntonite Island, all women save themselves for marriage. Stewart After Dark. Well, that's okay, you volunteer. Why don't we just get married instead? She smiles in agreement. Wouldn't that be wonderful? But unfortunately, our tribal elders have forbidden any new marriages until our island has been freed from its present scourge. Please permit me to elucidate. Recently, an abhorrent man took our island from us. He claimed our secret ancestral burial grounds at the top of our volcano and refuses to allow us to visit. Oh my God. She continues. Soon thereafter, our perpetually blue skies turned to fog. While none of us had ever seen snow or ice, suddenly a glacier appeared on the slopes of the volcano, preventing our passage to our sacred lands. A treacherous river then appeared, gouging a formidable canyon just behind our village. Then, most odious of all, he hypnotized our most beautiful women, enslaving them in his mountaintop fortress, forcing them to do his every whim, no matter how sick or repulsive. What a drag, you sympathize. Oh, Jesus. Yes, she agrees, but now, the worst of all. Because of all this, he prevented my people from completing a megabuck deal with a large multinational hotel conglomerate who were prepared to turn this place into next year's trendiest tourist trap. We had it bagged. They were going to build a huge casino resort hotel complex right here on this lagoon, provide employment for our lazy men in the growing field of slot machine repair, and even fund a daycare center so, even though we women would only continue to work our normal 16-hour days in the taro patches, at least we wouldn't have to carry our children on our backs. But did it happen? Oh my gracious, no. And all because of that evil Dr. No Nookie, she cries, suddenly turning quite sensitive. Oh, if only some great hero would rid this island of his evilness, we could all live here happily ever after. You're no fool, Larry. That sounds like a cue. Say, I've got an idea, you tell her. What if I stop this guy? Then could we get married? But of course, why didn't I think of that? Why, this is every little girl's fairy tale. A hero comes in a white suit to save my island and its people. Come on, Larry, let's go. This is the end game coming up. We're going to keep going. Attention, please, cries Kalalau. Gather all the villagers before the chief's hut. We must have a celebration. Wait here while I tell everyone, says the basket carrier. My voice is going. Oh, Larry, I so hope you'll be able to convince my father, the chief, that we should be married, says Kalalau. Sometimes Daddy can have a strange sense of humor. Don't worry, baby, you reassure her. For you, I would cross the burning sands of the Sahara. I would climb the highest peaks of the Himalayas. I would swim the shark-infested waters of the ocean. Why, I'd even learn desktop publishing software. My hero. Come on, let's go meet Daddy. All of the village is gathered for this profound occasion. You and your beloved stride across the compound to wait the arrival of the chief. Excuse me. Oh, Daddy, shouts Kalalau, please come out. There's someone here I would like you to meet. Looks like Donald Trump. Father, this is Larry Laffer, says Kalalau. We're in love and wish to marry. So you want to marry my daughter, says Chief Kiniwowwow, staring straight to the back of your skull. No one is worthy of her hand unless he can prove himself a real man. I think it's actually probably supposed to look like Ken Williams. Oh, I'll do anything for the woman I love, sir, you tell him. No sacrifice is too great. So be it, he says softly. Then, in a more commanding tone, enter the sacrificial hut and bring forth the sacred PC? The villagers go, ooh. Oh, PC. Oh, God. Young man, sit before the mighty PC. Prove your manhood by becoming its master, and you will pass part 1 of this initiation to our tribe. I wonder how long this is going to take. But what is it I'm supposed to do, you ask? Write a short program, he commands. Any subject or topic, any length. No problem, you think. Any good adventurer could do that. As long as it's in assembly language, he smiles, confident in the certainty of your failure. Villagers gasp. With your heart in your throat, you approach the sacred relic. Is it least significant bite first, you wonder? Ah, he's running to power it. That's great. I'm not reading these. Seduce PC. Okay, all ready for quality assurance, you announce. What did you write? Asks Chief Kenny Wow Wow. Yeah, it is Kenny Wow Wow. There you go. It's Ken Williams. A complete multitasking, multi-user operating system that only runs on 8088 CPUs, you respond. Excellent. And do you have a name for this product? Asks Chief Kenny Wow Wow. Why, Unix. Oh, God. That's so bad. I like that one. Unix, of course. That's a good joke. I like that one. Perfect, says Chief Kenny Wow Wow. I'll tighten up your code later. Now follow me and I'll lead you to the secret path, the way known only to card-carrying villagers, the path that will lead you to the sacred burial grounds of our ancestors, the one and only way to the top of Nuntanite Volcano. Rid this island of the evil Dr. Nonuki, and Kalalau will be your wife. Villagers go, ah. Still smiling about the Unix thing. God. Please walk this way. The old boy's got some sense of balance. Here we are, son, says Chief Kenny Wow Wow. This is the secret of my people, the way to our sacred volcano, right across this chasm. Some secret. Any fool could see that. Kenny Wow Wow continues. Of course, any fool could see that. That's pretty good, too. What's important is you must cross this chasm, climb the recent icy glacier, and walk the treacherous paths, and penetrate the impenetrable fortress of the evil Dr. Nonuki. By the way, did I mention that my daughter is a virgin? Wow, got a lot of points for that. Catch you later, he says. I must go lead the village's afternoon aerobics class. Have a nice day. All right. A terribly deep chasm extends around the tongue of rock upon which you're standing. If you didn't know better, you'd think a guy could get hurt around here. In the distance, you see the island's volcano ringed with a glacier, not at the top as you'd expect, but near the bottom of some vertical cliffs. The chief's hut is grand, but only in comparison to the other huts. In the background, you can hear strains of old Olivia Newton-John tapes. Okay. I need to find some things here. Oh, yeah, you're right. Unix was the obvious save title. Good call. How am I not close enough? I'm standing right next to it. Bend over the fire pit and scoop up huge handfuls of ashes, completely filling all of your pockets with them. I need to find my way to the beach, too. There it is. I'm standing on it. You bend over and scoop up a large handful of beach sand and put it in your pockets. All right, here we go. It's just for you. It's just for you, Gunstar. Use Vine. Oh, treacherous little first step, isn't it? Oh, Jesus, I did it again. Okay. Stop. Collaborate and listen. There we go. You made it. Oh, wow. You set forth on your mission to explore the unknown mountain before you, knowing full well that you will never be able to return this way again. What lies before you? Will you be able to climb the icy glacier? Will you find the evil doctor's mountaintop fortress? Will you destroy the evil Dr. Nonuki? Will you return to your beloved Kalala? Will you find love? It's Kalalua, isn't it? Will you find happiness? Will you stop asking all these questions and get on with the game? What lies before you? Hey, this ice is slippery. What do you mean not now? Move a little closer to the center of the isolated rampway leading up and out of this refrigerated hellhole. Well, I tried that, and now it's slippery. The broiling tropical sun strikes the black ashes you took from the village campfire and quickly melts the snow, revealing refrigeration coils. You immediately realize the meaning. Dr. Nonuki has created a glacier on the side of the volcano in the middle of the tropics to prevent the island natives from disturbing his evil doings. What power! What force! You made it. If you keep this up, you're going to be a hero yet, Larry. Now all you have to do is scale the sheer vertical basaltic cliffs of the volcano, reach its crater, and attempt to discover an entrance to the evil Dr. Nonuki's impenetrable fortress so you can learn what lies inside. Good Lord. Please don't just randomly fall. Oh, yeah, there's a woman in the cloud. Look at that. The face right there. And other things down there. What am I looking at? You have reached the summit of the Nuntanite volcano. An elevator incongruously, I think I'm saying that right, awaits you. Steam rises from a volcanic crevice. The ground feels highly unstable. Fondly, you remember Los Angeles. So, put bag in bottle. You insert the airsick bag into the neck of the bottle of hair rejuvenator. Use matches. Okay. You are now holding a bottle full of highly flammable liquid with a burning wick made from an airsick bag. Yes, really. Okay. You dispatch your Larytov cocktail on its merry mission with a hearty grunt. You feel a deep rumbling as your homemade bomb explodes, weakening an old lava tube deep within the earth. This could be extremely dangerous. The force of the explosion has also caused the elevator door to open. As you start to push the closed door button, you notice there is no closed door button inside this elevator. Say, there are no buttons at all inside this elevator. In fact, there's not even a floor. Oh, wow. Once again, Larry, you're getting the shaft. As you plummet through the darkness of the elevator shaft, the evil Dr. Nonoki is enjoying another blissful evening at home, singing jazz standards with his backup singers, the Henchettes, at his personal piano bar. Peelings. Nothing more than peelings. Weird. Why are there hands and everything in the walls? It looks like everything's made with body parts. Suddenly you explode from the elevator shaft onto the scene and a giant banana picture. Staggering to your feet, you inadvertently slap a fast low 5 on that hand extending from the wall. Uh-oh. You discover the secret activator for the Fortress Peacemaker self-defense control panel. Struggling to regain your balance, you fall onto the auto-fire button. Stop, screams Dr. Nonoki. But it's too late. A laser beam strikes the large Italian marble column near the grand piano. You did it. You did it, Larry. You destroyed the evil Dr. Nonoki. Oh, jeez. Oh. Remembering that Dr. Nonoki kidnapped and hypnotized the island's innocent native women, you realize you must break his spell before they can return to the village. Snap out of it, girls. He's gone forever. Never again will you be forced to do his evil deeds. You are free to return to your native selves. On the count of 3, you will awaken refreshed and able to remember everything that's happened to you. I love the peach flavor, but I decided to go for the tea and lemonade tonight. One, 2, 3, you shout, snapping your fingers. Freed at last from the hypnotic trance of the evil doctor, the women liberate themselves, resuming their native ways. They're all going to go topless. Yep, there it goes. Oh, man. Huzzah, they shout. It's Larry Laffer, our hero. You interrupt their celebration with, "It's nice of you to say so, but we must leave here immediately. I had to force the elevator door by dropping a bomb into the volcano, and I'm afraid it may erupt at any moment. Where's the radio telephone?" "It's right behind you." "Oh," you counter. "I knew that." You grab the telephone and press the big talk button. "Mayday, mayday. This is the Big Laugher calling. Can I get a copy often any good, buddy?" You often slip back into the 70s without even trying. Catching yourself, you continue. "I'm inside the Nantucket Island's volcano in a fortress hollowed out of solid rock and filled with beautiful, oversexed women recently stripped to the waist. I've just killed a maniacal, power-hungry, money-grubbing scientist who was trying to grab my onklunk. A few minutes ago, I dropped a homemade bomb into a crevice that will cause the volcano to erupt." "Do you realize how stupid you sound? Is anybody listening? Over." Hiss, crackle, pop. Again, you almost receive a breakfast cereal commercial. "Roger, Big Laugher, we copy. What kind of help do you need? Over." "Hey, who is this? Are you nearby? Can you come immediately? Over." "This is Dwayne Barker of Software Illustrated magazine. We're right below you on the beach at Nantucket Island, shooting our annual swimsuit issue. We'll be glad to fly up on our helicopter to rescue you. Is there any way you could create some sort of signal to let me know where you are? Over." You glance at the large computer panel to your right. "How about if I have some palm trees amid a cloud of fog to surround the island, then turn off the island's main waterfall and open a gigantic hangar door in the side of the volcano? Over." "Yeah, I guess that ought to do it," he replies. "See you in 2 minutes. Over and out." "Over and out, good buddy." You have a little trouble deciphering the control panel for the island's camouflage system. "Anybody know how to work this fog machine?" you ask. "Oh, what the hell. Pushing everything at least once couldn't hurt." "Oh, great hero of our island," says one of the women, "come over here. Allow us to give you a proper, triumphant return to our people." "Say, aren't you coming with us?" you ask the pianist. "Of course not," she replies. "I don't really have a part here. I'm just the piano player. But allow me to introduce myself. My name is Patty, Polyester Patty, the internationally renowned recording artist and queen of the women's singles scene. You'll want to watch for me in Leisure Suit Larry 3, although she becomes Passionate Patty in Leisure Suit Larry 3. You ignore this blatant plug. "Come on, girls," you command, "to the chopper and my destiny." "Hey, watch out. Clumsy, you dropped him." Meanwhile, outside. That's 4. They skip 4. Leisure Suit Larry 3 is Passionate Patty in pursuit of the pulsating pectorals. "Thanks a lot for dropping me down the stairs," you cry to the native women. "Hurry and get in the helicopter." "No thanks," they yell down the stairs. "We'll use the back door and take our chances with the glacier." "Come on, Big Laugher," says the pilot. "Climb aboard." "Sorry I had a little trouble with the fog machine," you tell him. Say, aren't you that guy that won that big lottery prize? Asked the pilot. Yep, that's me, you reply proudly. My name is Larry. Larry Laffer. Well, Larry, I've got a little surprise for you. I just heard on the radio that they just went bankrupt. Kaput. Busted. I hope you saved some of that money. It doesn't matter, you assert. I have the love of a beautiful woman, and we can live here on this wonderful island for the rest of our lives. Why do I need money? I'll give up my leisure suit for a moo-moo. Hey, thanks for the lift, guys. Want to stick around for my wedding? Sure, why not? We'll grab the camcorder and be right there. Watch out for that blade. Hi, Larry. What took you so long? I ran into a little trouble with an artificial glacier. I'm not controlling any of this. I haven't been in control since I walked into the elevator. I did it, Kalalau. I really did it. Dr. Nonoki is no more. His evil spell is broken. The glacier is melting away, and your women are again free. Once again, peace reigns over this beautiful island. Let's find your father and get married immediately. I'll go get Daddy. You notify the village. Have everyone assembled before the witch doctor's hut. Oh, Larry, I'm so excited. Just think, I'll be Mrs. Larry Laffer. Friends, natives, countrymen, lend me your ears. You're off to an original start. People of none tonight, the evil Dr. Nonoki is gone forever. Your women have been freed and are returning here now, and you are again free to travel wherever you wish. Since I have met all the conditions of Chief Kenewawau, Kalalau and I will be married. Please assemble for the wedding. You hear the muffled sounds of cheers. Later that day, the entire village has turned out for the wedding of their princess Kalalau to the white-suited stranger. The drummer begins his special stylized rendition of the theme from Wagner's, I guess, Lohengrin? I don't know. The witch doctor is waiting. You move into position and await the entrance of your betrothed. In comes your beloved Kalalau on the arm of her father. Oh, the guy on the bike's moving again. Probably powering the camera. Who gives this woman to marry this man? That'd be me, says Chief Kenewawau. Very well. Turning to you, the witch doctor asks, and do you have a ring? You know, there was a ring in the land of the lounge lizards, you tell him, but I never thought to bring it along here. Never mind. Let's begin. Following the traditions of our peoples, you must now spin in a circle until you are dizzy and throw up. Bizarre. Now smash this wedding cake into your beloved's face. And finally, moonwalk across this dirt compound. Bizarre. Is this really necessary? You may kiss the bride. The villagers go, ah. Now, Larry, we'd like to welcome you to our family. Look at it this way. You now have a village full of in-laws. Aw. Larry, my son, at this time I would like to give you a special wedding present in my hut. Please walk this way. This is really taking a while. You think if I walked that way, I'd be a maitre d'. That's pretty good. Oh, jeez. Don't all witch doctor huts look alike? They really worked this joke. Just a moment, Larry, while I ready this special preparation. All right, son, come on over here. What in the world is happening? Jeez, you exclaim. That's some powerful stuff. Here, says the witch doctor, take a look in this mirror and tell me what you think. You did it. You really did it. This is great. I look like a young man again. I'm stranded in paradise, broke but happy, and the most beautiful woman I've ever seen is madly in love with me. My dreams have all come true. That's some naked running. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I get it. Night attack. As we leave our hero cavorting in the sand with his new love, we ask ourselves the burning question: is women's lib really dead? Is there still a feminist movement? Is there a market for polyester patty in pursuit of the pulsating pectorals? Or will Al Lowe have to write yet another of these silly symphonies? That is a surprisingly happy ending for Larry. And it just keeps going. I'm assuming that means this is over. Yeah, I'm sure it all falls apart at the beginning of the next one. Man, we've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Yeah, that apparently is as far as that's going. I can't do anything here. All right, so that was the second and final half of Leisure Suit Larry Goes Looking for Love in Several Wrong Places. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks so much for the donations and the subscriptions and the follows. Really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging around for the extra long stream tonight as well. Remember, I will be here again tomorrow night. We're playing Zelda. Maybe we'll finish Zelda tomorrow night. I don't know. We're going to the final castle tomorrow night. And then back again on Thursday with what I think will be the final part of Simon's Quest. So, again, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for your support. And have a wonderful evening. Good night.